22 years ago, there was once a child by the name of Youngster Yellow. Now, Youngster Yellow didn't have the most beautiful backstory ever. Some would say his level of tragedy was even worse than Batman's. Now, why do I say this? Well, you see, as a child, Yellow's parents were actually divorced. He adored his father so much, his imposter skills, his killing techniques. But his mother wasn't very fond of that. In fact, his mother thought that would be setting a very, very bad example for Youngster. So in the end, they divorced. Youngster's mother took Youngster and his bigger sister, Yarla Yellow, which most people just refer to her as Yellow. And soon enough, about 6 years later, his mother was assassinated. Of course, Yellow, or Yarla, was very, very depressed. But she learned to move on anyways, and she befriended more crewmates. Youngster, however, decided to take another approach. He ended up learning from imposters. Imposters that killed others, and more specifically, the ominous Black Imposter who murdered his mother. Youngster would always spy on Black Imposter without Black Imposter knowing. And soon enough, Youngster learned a lot of killing techniques. And he actually met an imposter, a pacifist imposter by the name of Penelope Pink. Now, Pink wasn't the killy type. In fact, she was more of a friendly, helpful type. But she could relate how stressful it is to pretend to be an imposter, or just pretend to be a crewmate or fit in. And, well, she decided to befriend Youngster, and Youngster softened up, and he ended up marrying Penelope Pink. They had children, one named Gumpy, the other named Yarlamando. Yarlamando, or Yarlamando, was a very brave child. He would walk on his two bare feet, while Gumpy was a very shy boy. He would just sit on his father's head, and he was very dependent. Yarlamando was a bit independent. So, fast forward, you see, Youngster decided to get a job at the Top Hat Clan airship. Now, we all know that the Top Hat Clan isn't the most innocent clan, do we? Now, this one time, Youngster was tasked to eliminate this blue-haired rapper by the name of Boyfriend. Now, of course, Youngster tried to be friendly, but of course that didn't really work, so he obviously resorted to killing Boyfriend. But he couldn't really kill Boyfriend because Boyfriend had plot armor. So, in the end, the ominous Black one, the same one who killed Youngster's mother, stepped in and took care of Boyfriend himself. Youngster wandered off while Black was taking care of Boyfriend Friday Night Funkin', as he was called. And Youngster saw one of the most disturbing things ever. There were stickmen trying to revive this Trink, TRNK, dead stickman. Now, Youngster was so disgusted by this, because they were literally reviving zombies from the dead. And soon enough, TRNK, Trink, decided to turn on them. And Youngster thought it was the best excuse to leave as soon as possible. When Youngster came back, he saw his poor wife, Penelope Pink, dead. And he saw a sword. And it didn't take long enough for him to realize that sword was actually from a fellow imposter, which he had befriended during his childhood after his mother died, by the name of Razzle Dazzle Rose. He was very disappointed, disgusted, devastated. He couldn't handle, he couldn't take, he had a breakdown. He was so angry, so sad. He couldn't do much. He left his children to Yarla Yellow, who took very good care of them. Well, yes, Youngster was, of course, still an imposter, his sister. a fellow crewmate. But of course they still got along, even after their mother's death. So of course, Elster decided to join the government. He teamed up with Mr. Charles Calvin, who was a very good pilot. He and Charles Calvin would go on missions, flying through a very epic helicopter. On these adventures, however, there was always a very great risk of them both dying, but they never seemed to die, until one day, Elster got the fateful news of Charles' death. Charles left a note for Henry, and a note for Elster. Elster saw the note and he was shedding tears when he saw what Charles had said. Charles said, "Dear Elster, if you're seeing this, I'm probably dead. You'll be remembered and never forgotten, my friend. Please take care of my headphone and equipment, buddy. Good luck on your next adventures, buddy." Elster wore the uniform Charles had left for him. He lives life depressingly day by day, until one day, Elster has this very strange nightmare. And now we're going to look into Elster's point of view.
Power